The views and opinions of the guest on We Are Flatbush does not reflect the views and opinions of the platform. We do not instigate, propagate, or glorify anything. It's all educational and entertainment purposes only. Please enjoy and thank you for watching.
Yeah. Flatbush. Westbury to Lincoln, Clarkson Ave to Lennox, 2-1st to Church, Notion Ave to Riddock, Newkirk to 2-3rd, the junction where the 2-stop, Viarside to 90s, Flatbush Ave and Ben High.
It's a block thing.
RPL, what that stand for, yeah?
Rat Pack Lives.
Rat Pack Lives.
Because we was the little Rat Pack, you know?
Where they resided at?
Westbury.
So if I'm correct, Westbury had like a lot of cliques.
Yeah, they had the baby cliques, the teenager cliques, and the big dog cliques.
So which one, I definitely got to interview the Westbury family also.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So which one was Ruggs and Trails and Shy and them niggas? What clique?
Like, you know, like Shy and Ruggs and them, you know, they was Rat Pack.
Okay.
Like Trails and them, you know, they older than us.
Okay.
So they was like in TLR, you know, the little Rascals. That was they squad, you know what I'm saying? And then you had dudes like G and Ames and them. They was Z Team, like the BIs and them. They was Z Team. But you know, everybody kind of like graduated through the ranks of that. You know what I'm saying? And then I guess because for me, you know, I always used to walk my dogs in 92 Park. So the more I used to walk my dogs in the
keep
park.
on hearing about this 92 Park. It's like a legendary park.
Oh, that's
the park that got found with the grenade in it and all that?
Man, listen.
All right. Just wanted to make sure I'm on the right
Yo,
park.
listen. That park got his story, bro. Some history that could and shouldn't even be repeated, but that park, it breeded some dangerous men, you know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of respect for that part of my life, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, my first interaction with even being affiliated with UK, I used to hang with the Panamanians.
Okay.
Like my man Minguito was like, came from Panama, he barely speak English, but that's my man. You ain't violating my man, you know what I'm saying? My dog. And he was rolling with the Mandem. Remember, they all Panamanian or whatever. So they knew who I was already. Tip, Lou, all them.
That's it, man. They already knew.
Yeah, they knew who I was. They like, yo, you from Flatbush? You know what I'm saying? Struggle as you, you know what I'm saying? So,
struggle, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, the end of the day, just made it just mesh. And then, you know, I love the music, I love the partying and stuff. And then, you know, the Bodman thing, as I'm getting older now, understand, like, what my parents was doing when I was younger. Now, as I'm older, like, I could put it to use, you know what I'm saying? Put it to real use. So, you know, it was one of them times, man. Then
give me a
this
story
is
of
when,
one of the best ones that you can remember. Give me a story.
Give
me a story like one of the shit that you could. It's epic.
It was one time I was with my dogs, PK. You already know PANA Kings. You know what I'm saying? And we was like probably like 7, 8 of us. We was deep. A lot of them is fresh from Panama. You know, shout out my nigga Baby, shout out my nigga Baby Chino, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my dog, you know, Loco Ray, shout out all my bros, you know what I'm saying? Minguito, Gilligan, you know what I'm saying? But they wasn't them type of dudes to play with. They gonna put hands and feet. If they gotta put a piece of in you, it's gonna go down.
It's gonna go down.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, we could be chilling right 1 minute and next minute you turn around and two man is booking a man right here and they getting him. You like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Yo, chill, Z. We'll tell you later. You know what I'm saying? And we went to this party. It was at, if I'm not mistaken, it was at BC. And we went to the party and something kicked off and we got crazy and then we just got our own little gang now. Like, Tip and them this the gang right here. PK, Pana Kings. I'm with them. I don't even speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with the dogs, you know what I'm saying?
What was the name of it? Pana Kings?
Pana Kings, yeah. Pana Kings. Yeah, PK. You know what I'm saying? And it was the most hated, yo. It was so bad that people that I had good relationships with, I couldn't even go to their parties with them because My sons got busy on these things.
Tip Top is a part of the PK thing too?
Yeah, because remember, it's a baby faction of UK.
I'm about to say, you got UK.
Yeah, you got UK, you got PK, then you had JUK and all of that stuff. Yeah,
so
that was
I mean, one of these days I'm going to have to ask Tip this.
Yeah.
Why everything have to end with a king?
Because as men, I'm supposed to look at you as a king.
Okay.
Right? You're supposed to look at me as a king. So just like me and my brother right here. You know what I mean? When I tell him I be who he be, that means that everything that he stand for, I stand for that too. So if you're getting your ass whooped right here, there's two things gonna happen. Either I'm gonna get you out of getting your ass whooped, or we both getting our ass whooped. And because we stood on that, we got our little respect for that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Straight like that.
I just want to get down the definition of this king thing.
Man, that was like
a lot of UK dudes talk like, you know, not to sound crazy, but you know how most niggas be like, yo, my nigga. You hear a lot of UK dudes say, my king.
Listen, like yo, even because I'm gonna keep it funky with you, because I know y'all interviewed Chino before, and Chino told you when he touched land, I was one of the only men that sent him some bread. You feel what I'm saying? You could go and rewind your tape back.
Okay.
And that was just out the kindness of my heart that was somebody that I came from the trenches with. When I bought a hero sandwich, we split it. Here, take one half, I take one. You get where I'm coming from? So
no, I respect that.
You went through the, you know what I'm saying? You went through that amount of space to hold you down. I'm gonna do that.
Chino reached out to us. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Chino.
He gave us a nice interview. That shit shaped up a lot of shit with Tip Top there.
Yeah, you know.
I hope everything is good with them now.
Yeah.
Okay, now with all of that being said, like I said, you said the UK days.
Yeah.
You got transferred to the PK days now.
Nah, we ain't really transferred.
Not transferred, merged.
Yeah. You know, like how they had VIP, then they had like the younger squad and shit. It was like, you know what I'm saying? It was mad extra things. But at the same time, it was still one unit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so when did things start to like you said, I know you started to go to, I know there was a party life also, right?
Yeah,
I think, if I'm correct, UK is more like, not to say,
they was doing
a, take away nothing from them, but it wasn't like a complete street crew. They was more like, came for like the party life, if I'm correct?
One thing for sure, two things for certain. The party life go hand in hand with the street life.
Right, no, I'm saying, like,
so
I think they were more
everybody
into the
going party, yeah.
Right.
Nah, it was this the thing. Nah, this the thing.
If I'm correct,
that's to my recollection.
Right.
Their name was already their name.
Right.
The parties and it being the dopest parties
Elevated.
Made it even bigger.
Right,
like you get what I'm saying?
Any UK guys that's hearing it, please don't try to chew me.
Nah. They can't chew you up because you know it's fact. Because listen, before I even became a part of anything, you know what I'm saying, and chilling with certain mandem, you know what I'm saying, their name was already their name. Yeah, it was already there. It was already graffiti on the wall. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, we done seen that growing up.
So now, not to dwell on UK, but like I said, I wanted to talk about the crews in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And like you said, they was already out there. They was like that. So can you kind of, just really short, briefly, how can you break down what kind of impact the UK had in that little area?
Well,
because I come from the time it was Izar.
Yeah,
so no,
but
really
and truly, everybody really had their impact. Because even Z-Team on them from the Berry used to throw big dance, throw parties and shit like that. It was something that was, everybody was getting you know what I'm saying, fair share of doing their things and things like that. But due to the fact that I was hanging with PK, a lot of the things that was going on, I was there to see because I was a part of this situation. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I used to get a lot of flack for that.
Well, you to go back to Westbury?
Yeah, you hanging with those niggas, but I never seen it as. Basically, put it to you like this: if somebody's gravitating to you good energy and you fuck with these people and this is what they doing, 9 times out of 10, that's what you gonna end up doing. You know what I'm saying? If they not focusing their energy on your woo, they focusing their energy on who you hanging with and shit like that. 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna stand over here. You're gonna stand over there. But don't get it twisted. You're not gonna come on my block and do no crazy shit. I'm gonna stand for that. You feel what I'm saying? But I should be free to hang with the hell I want to hang with. You feel what I'm saying?
But you know, that comes from how we was growing up back in the day. You know what I mean? Like if you on your block, And then, you know what I mean? They're like, why you hanging on that block? You know what I mean? If you over here, why you hanging over there?
I didn't
not to
see
talk
that.
shit, and not to be funny, not to say crazy shit, but like, go back to UK now.
Yeah.
I remember me, myself, I said it to dudes that to live on Flatbush Ave around my mother's side. Yeah. And I used to be like, yo, they used to wear the orange beads. Yeah. And I used to be like, yo, what's that? That's when I started to hear about UK. I'm like, yo, what's that? UK. Wait a minute, that's all the way down on Flatbush.
You know
so wait a minute, you got mad crews that you passed before you became a UK.
Because you gotta understand.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, you on the junction, but you repping the crew way down my Park side. Like, what happened to the crews here? What happened to the crews here? What happened to the crews here?
Because remember, a lot of the high schools, a lot of top niggas went to the high schools.
You know what I mean? Because I'm repping one place where I'm from.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So when you see somebody else doing not the same, you're like, yeah, that's weird. You know what I mean? So I can understand why they said it to you.
A lot of the influence was really through the parties and the people having popularity and shit like that. A lot of niggas just was trying to jump on the bandwagon.
So let's talk about the parties, man. Let's talk about the parties, how that shit
like
elevated with you. Let's talk about the parties.
Now, the first party I ever threw, word, was in 1995, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was either 5 or 6. The first party I threw was at Ifatayo on Flatbush next to Erasmus Hall High School, right? And I think it's a TD Bank on the bottom now when you go upstairs. Right? And I think it's a gym or something now. But anyway, I persuaded my moms I want to throw this party, right? Because I done convinced myself I'm this big DJ in my head, right? So I got the DJ set in my room. I'm practicing 7 days a week. I'm going hard. One way, megatone is a big sound. You know, this sound, I had all type of people pull up to the spot, right? This is right. So here we are going. I'm putting the plan together, right? I ain't got the bread, but I got the plan, right? So I'm like, yo, ma, you know you work at Ifatayo, holla at the ladies, see if we can get the spot. Let us rock it, and then I'm going to give her some bread for the spot. You know what I'm saying? That's how we going to work it. She said, how we going to talk to her? Talk to her, she said, yeah, man, you can throw a party. We going to give you the small one first, right? But the small one ain't really small, but it's small. It's smaller. I wanted the upstairs, the big one, but she said, no. Take the small one first, right? Took the small one first. I stringed up my sound, right? And I asked, rest in peace, I asked Avalanche to play for me, right? Megatone, you know what I'm saying? I'm PK, I'm with the gang, you know what I'm saying? So you should be, you know what I'm saying? The man really showed up and refused to take my money.
Avalanche.
Yeah, I tried to pay him, he refused to take my bread. Like, nah, man, you little bro, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna, not to get crazy, but that really hurt me when that man passed, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was like a real brethren.
Moment.
Yeah, it was a devastating moment when Avalanche passed, you know what I'm saying? So
he was like a real
mentor
or a figure to you.
Man, he was like a real talk sense person. Like, you know how some people could send you to go shoot 20 people? He's talking sense to you. He's giving you something to think about. Like, yo, you got...
Avalanche is the guy that died in the city, right?
Yeah, the police BS.
And that's when we had a rally on Flatbush for that,
we turned
rally on Flatbush.
Yeah, we turned up for that.
Right?
Nah, we turned up for that.
No, did we have? I thought we had something for that.
We made them work for that on Church Ave. We put in some twerk for that. But
yeah, at a club or some shit like that, right?
Nah,
the police.
He was at a bar.
Right. I know it was something.
And police was harassing him, like asking him for drugs and shit. And he like, yo, man, beat it.
That's what it was. That's what I was just trying to remember.
So, he went to defend himself to get this dude off him. And the dude shot him. And then screaming he police. But he was the agitator, man. He agitated that situation. You know? Yeah,
that was unnecessary for real.
Very, very, because like going back to the party situation, you know, that first party was like rocket ship. After that, I got my
domino effect.
Yeah, just
so what was your next biggest party after that? I mean, that was your first party.
Yeah.
What was your next biggest party that you threw that?
I ain't gonna even hold you.
That made you say, God damn.
Because after that,
remember you said she gave you the small spot.
Yeah.
So
like, we tore that building up. We ran through that, but I started doing a lounge spot before I caught my case. You know what I'm saying?
Did we get into?
Yeah. Before I caught my hammer charge, I was doing this lounge spot, and it's crazy because I was walking down Flatbush, and I was with my ex at the time, and she was like, "Yo, they looking for promoters. Why don't you go and holler at them?" I went in there, spit my little 2-piece. He gave me the job, and I had the spot. And I had that moving, bro.
I mean, this spot it was.
It was on Flatbush right there. It was next door to my pop's record store. So, yeah. It was called Rhythm Splash.
I remember
that was a minute ago, yeah, but I had that.
So you started a wave with that right there.
A wave. I had Steely Bashman pull up and play. I had different
you had the young Steely.
Steely.
The fat chubby Steely.
Steely Bashman pulled up for me in the hood. I will always rate Steely for that. That's why anytime he got a party in Atlanta, Cali, or something, me, I pop up. Y'all gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? He did that for me. And niggas be celebrity, come play for a little hour. That nigga stayed there and played all night. That nigga took the interview with the video guy. Like, he really, that's bro. That's bro right
your situation.
Yo, that's one of the first party promoters to put me on the stage, bro. Like, rapping. They had other celebrities pull up and had me rapping. I mean, used to be at the
around it.
Man, I done performed for a lot of people, man. Loon, Kanye West, Keisha Cole. You go down the line. I done opened up for a lot of people, but
Yeah, we even talk about that, like Manny.
Yeah, Manny. That's a big bro.
Yeah, we even speak about Manny. Goddamn,
that's big, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Skip my brain. I'm
about to get in the gym and lose like a little 25
shout out to
pounds.
Manny, boy.
I'm trying to get one of the movies, you heard?
Let the people know where we talking about Manny. Manny's the guy that. Let the people know who Manny is.
Oh, Manny Haley is the one that
where he started at.
Discovered Sean, discovered Keisha Coles, and a bunch of other things, doing movies, and he's the epitome of can't stop, won't stop. I'm gonna hustle to the day I drop, and I salute him for that.
He let people know he come from Flatbush.
Yeah, he come from Flatbush. Matter of fact, my dad bought the record shop from him, from Manny. Yeah, they had a video store there first, and my dad bought the shop. And Manny left mad. So to this day, I got like blue buckets in the crib in the basement. Mad old school videos for the 80s, bro. Wow. Vintage, yeah.
All right, so you've been throwing parties, like you say, man, just before you caught your case.
Yeah.
What led you to catch a case, man, and what happened?
Oh, I got done raw, son. Like, I ain't gonna even hold you.
I want to hear this one.
Like, I ain't gonna even hold you. A lot of things that I have done, I take full responsibility for whatever I do. So, it's only right if I do something and I get caught for it. I know I did the crime. I do the time. I honestly was in my house. I took my kids to get some Halloween costumes.
Order now your Flatbush merch, 1651 Colvin brand. Purchase now.
Yeah, like, the shit I did in my life, I always follow the rules of if you do your dirt, if you do your crime, you do your time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And, I have a lot of, like, elder figures, uncles, and that, they get busy. You do your crime, you do your time. You know what I'm saying? You don't run off your multi-rural and all that. That's what we was taught as kids. You feel me? So, not to, even though he a bitch-ass nigga, one of my so-called mans had called me one day and was like, yo, boy, niggas whoop-de-whoop, put the hands and feet on me. You know what I'm saying? Making it seem like he got jumped or something, right? So I'm like, niggas jumped you? So, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, Nah, that ain't going well. That ain't gonna sit well with me. So, you know, I gripped up. Told him meet me by the park up the block from my crib. Went up to the block and police jumped out screaming freeze. Caught me with the blicky.
Alright, so let's stop right there.
Nasty work.
Let's stop right there.
Yeah.
This person that you considered a friend,
Yeah.
family, a brother,
That's a fact.
you probably would have died for.
That's a
Took
fact.
shot for.
If that wasn't
Or the
nothing
war
like
for
that,
it.
I wouldn't have went with no blicky for him.
This person,
Yeah.
do you ever see this person after his ordeal?
Oh,
Like,
nah,
ever spoke to his ordeal?
and it's funny because he used to live like on the next block from me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know immediately after you get locked, you gotta go through the whole shebang. And here's the fucked up part for me. My mom's had just left to go to Africa on a journey with my godmother and all them. Right? So you already know. Even if I have the bread under my bed, I ain't getting out till she come home. If Pop Duke said, you think Pop Duke going down to nigga like, yo, my man, what you done got yourself into? You gotta wait till she come back. I'm like, I got you. I held it down, you feel what I'm saying? And by the time I got home, you know the first thing you gonna do, yo, son, what's up? I went there, man. I could see through the whole crib, man. Blondes gone.
So his whole family left?
Nigga moved, man.
Him by himself? Like,
That whole
mother,
crib,
father living there?
whole crib was empty. Nobody was there, bro.
You never heard about this thing ever again?
Yeah, one time, you know, and he was in, I think, if I'm not 100% sure, either D.C. area or Maryland, and he bumped into my son, your Guyanese boy, God bless the dead. My son Shaba. And, you know, they seen him and put a little fisticuff on the fisticuff. But after that, it ain't, like, my thing is this, man. I'm home, man. Fuck it. It ain't like I went up north, caught $150, niggas did me dirty, and then I was in there chilling, man. You know what I mean? I was in my man's in there chilling. Cause you know where I go on with where I go on with Bridget. You see me? So I wasn't really on.
So how much time you had to get through? How much time you had to do?
They wanted me to do 3 flat, but I did probably 18 months. Cause I ain't really had to go through nothing like that. You know how some people can't use the phone, or people stealing their commissary, or niggas stealing their clothes, and niggas got them on the phone telling their mom send a size 12 and they wear a size 7 and shit like. I wasn't going through those problems. You know what I'm saying?
Do you mind talking about like?
Oh, we could talk.
I mean, I mean, me per se, I like to dwell on the jail too much, but but at the same time, it's like I would like to know how brothers was living and was it unity,
you know,
especially with Flatbush. That's one of my main things. Was there any unity with Flatbush?
To be 100, and I'm not trying to shit on Flatbush in no way. I'm a Flatbush baby. And I can't go to no prison and tell a nigga I'm from East New York or I'm from somewhere else. Right. I'm ZEQWAY, I'm from Flatbush, you know what I'm saying? And I caught my case in Flatbush. You read my paperwork, you know where I'm from, boy. Yeah, I ain't ducking the smoke, you feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I've seen, I'm not calling no names or no fingers or nothing, but I've seen niggas say they not from Flatbush, they from somewhere else.
And why you think they did that?
Because niggas be scared.
Was it because of the gang factor, or was it because of
automatically, even me. I said I was from Flatbush. So, oh, you crippin'? I was like, nah. My name's ZEQWAY. Did they work? Came back. Yo, such and such to meet you in the yard. Pull up to the tree over there by the. I pulled up. I'm with Hirsch. I'm with the bros. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really have that issue. And then you gotta remember, I'm also Jamaican. Mm-hmm. So as soon as I pull up, me see 3 man from Parkside, me see 2 man from Yasso, 2 man from Yasso. Yo.
Oh yeah, I look at
me know you. Your father. So it was like the only thing with the yard man them, you can't play both sides of the fence. So you can't be on this side and be on this side. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you have to stand 10 toes on what you're doing, and I did that, you know what I'm saying? I said, yo, this is what I'm doing, but you already know. If it go left...
So basically they letting you know, like, yo, dog...
It's either you with us or you with them.
That's it. You know what I mean? We don't play them
nah, they ain't playing that.
Games,
nah,
you know
they ain't playing that. That ain't happening.
So with that being said, like all I said is, you see, you spend your little 18 months.
Yeah.
So you came back home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you came back home, you came back to the bush, right?
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
All right. So when you came back to the bush, do you feel like the bush changed on you? Or you felt like things is different?
To tell you the truth, I didn't feel like the bush changed on me. I just felt like the hood was changing. Period. You know. And I just felt like, I just felt like a lot of people that I looked at as that nigga and and a lot of them was capping, you know what I'm saying? Like
I said earlier, playing basketball without the ball.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people was, and I'm not trying to say like I'm the toughest nigga or the realest nigga or this, that, and the third, but it's just like certain things I'm just not putting myself in. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm going to stand strong on what I stand strong on. And if you don't like that, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? Because
you know what I'm saying? You move with dignity. You move with class.
You got to move with dignity and respect, because behind every humble man is 100 niggas that's ready to get crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Remember that part.
Cause they know why? Because they see, when they see a humble man, they know, like, nobody, he don't fuck with people.
Nah, it ain't that I don't fuck with people.
So if he come in and say, yo, boom, they already know what time it is. That man don't fuck with nobody.
Yo, Papa, you know my handshake is always a genuine handshake. I'm not a nigga that's gonna clap you 5 and then turn around and be like, yo, this nigga's a bozo. I'm not one of those niggas. You know that, bro. You know, so if it's genuine with me and you, it's gonna be genuine until you die. It ain't gonna change unless you decide I don't fuck with this nigga no more. You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's
straight like that.
You keep it one. You keep
all
it
the way. You know what I'm saying?
You always been. I ain't gonna lie. You always do that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when you came back out, when you came back out to New York, I'm saying New York.
I ain't gonna lie. That's when I really understood, like, my neighborhood was a predominantly Crip neighborhood. Like, before I used to know, like, it was, you know what I'm saying? But that's when I knew it was, like, predominantly Crip. Because coming from up north, right? Yeah. Then coming home, you see a lot of red. When you come home, you see a lot of blue. But what I started seeing was niggas that was with me up there. Got the Muslim rug, Kufi. Well, he could have been Muslim because I'm actually a Rastafarian in my paperwork. My mother and my father, my pop's dreads drag on the floor. My mother dreads drag on the floor. You know what I'm saying? All I know from when I'm born is ice, gold, and green. So I see I the king. You understand what I'm saying? So when I came up there, you know, they seeing me with the... But then when they come on the VI and see Mom Dukes pull up, Pop Dukes pull up, they like, oh, nah. Yo, you want to run roster service? Nah, man. Good, brother. When I need them type of stress me.
It's all different now.
It's different. Like, you know, people was playing the image and then they come home and they playing a different image. So that's what...
So in other words, you were saying to me, I mean, I don't want people to get lost.
Yeah.
On what you were saying.
Yeah.
So you're basically saying that brothers was in jail, probably turned Muslim.
They turn anything to stay out of trouble.
And then come outside.
Like even in roster service, they have a few
fake rosters
hiding in there.
Hiding, but we saying when they come home, they portray like there was something else in there.
They was this big killer, stabber, shooter. When I was walking, he stomping the building and shit like that, and it was like he wasn't doing all of that.
So damn, that's crazy. So when you came back, like you said, you came back to the hood. And it was so dominated, cripped out.
Yeah, it was locked
a blue
out.
seat.
Yeah. It was
you know what I'm saying? Like, was that a straight different vibe for you? Like
you know, not really a different vibe because a lot of the official big bros, big lokes, my brothers from young. You know what I'm saying? Like Biz, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody I knew before any of us was on that type of time, and we was just partying and rude boy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Cooley, that's somebody that's gonna always be family to me. He's married to my cousin Tiffany. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's my brother, like official brother. Now, you feel me?
Okay.
Yeah, that's and it's always gonna be that way. And shout out to my man Teddy from Lennox. You know, he just came home after 25 years.
Yeah, I just heard about that.
Yeah, man, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and it's like the things that I've done, like you know, even starting the party thing and even venturing into the after party thing. You know, it was like just to do something different, you know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that we was doing to, you know, go to parties and pop bottles and stuff like that, they don't want us to be doing those things now.
So, like I said, I mean, you doing these parties now, how is the vibe? Like I said, you went from throwing parties to you was like
15, 16 years old.
And you did this whole trial of music.
Yeah.
You went to jail, you came home, the whole world is blued out.
Yeah, it's
blued out. Like everywhere you go, it's a blue ocean and shit.
It was,
you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, and you throwing parties again, the nightlife, like,
yeah.
How is that life now for you? Like you said, it's something different. You can work
when I came home, I was on different timing. You know what I'm saying? You know, you just came home, you really got the bag like that. But shout out my nigga Jigga and shout out my nigga Shaba. God bless them. Rest in peace, my brother. You know, it was the first two people to put some money in my pocket. Like, Shaba gave me a rack, Jigga gave me a rack. It was like, yo, go buy some clothes, get yourself situated or whatever. And I took that money. And God bless the dad, my son, Brooklyn Trick. Mm-hmm. He told me, I said something to him, and I'm going to keep it funky with you because you my brother. You know, my man Trick, Brooklyn Trick, the king. That's my brother, you know what I'm saying? And I told Trick, I got on the phone with him, I said, yo, Trick, because my first day home, I told myself, I'm not going to no party. I want to just chill. I might just, you know, I wasn't supposed to go to check into parole yet, so I could smoke a little spliff or something, right? So I just want to chill, smoke a spliff, and relax in the crib. But I ended up going to Massive V anniversary party with this nigga.
Popping it up.
Champagne up, twisted, fucked up. And the next day I called him, I said, yo, bro, I'm home. I need some money. Who I got to tie up? All type of shit I'm talking. Who I got to whoop-de-whoop. That nigga stopped talking to me for 2 weeks, bro. I swear to on my kids, bro. That nigga said, I'm calling nigga, he not answering me. Or he called me, yo, I'm gonna call you back. Yo, call me back. I was like, yo, what the fuck this nigga? Yo. Call this nigga again. I said, yo, boy, why you keep ducking me? Like, what's up, bro? You making me feel some type of way, bro. He said, what's the last thing you said to me?
You want to do a robbery.
I said, yo, I'm ready to whoop-de-whoop, right? And the nigga said, if you ready to do that to anybody, who the fuck is me? I said, nigga, I ain't gonna do that. He said, understand something. You gotta watch how you talking. I'm gonna tell you something, ZEQWAY. People wanna fuck with you, but they scared of how you moving. They don't like how you moving. I said, all right, I hear you. So I said, so what you want me to do? Run around and apologize to niggas or walk around with my tail between my legs? He said, nah, throw a welcome home party. I said, niggas is not coming to that, bro. He said, throw a welcome home party. I wrote on Facebook and I said, yo, I think I should have a welcome home party. The response was just crazy. So I said, fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, bro.
I doubt myself a lot.
And it's crazy. That nigga picked me up from my crib and took me to the lady that owned Albany Manor. Took me to her house. Took my little $2,000. Took his bread. Paid for the spot. Got me the liquor and all that. And the nigga went to Miami. Just left me in Brooklyn. He said, the door's open now. Do what you gotta do. So I just started promoting it, pushing. Going to parties, giving out flyers, giving out flyers.
Doing what you know you could do.
Yeah, doing what I used to. Anytime he used to throw little joints and shit, he used to give me stacks of flyers. I used to go give it out, put it in little restaurants and shit like that. That's my man. Right. I know when I come to the door, he gonna be like, nah, it's my man, let him in. So I'm gonna put in my work to get that respect. Yeah.
Let the people know what happened to that man.
Yeah, man. I don't even want to get into that.
I mean, like,
deep.
let me know that he passed away.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, my brother.
I remember you had mad love for them, man.
Yeah, that's my brother right there, man. He really
tell me a lot about him.
he really made it possible for me to even do afties for how long I was doing after parties. I was doing them for like 10 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn near. About 9 and change.
Yeah. Flatbush. Westbury to Lincoln, Clarkson Ave to Lennox, 21st to Church, Notion Ave to Riddock, Newkirk to 2/3, the junction where the 2 stop, Vidside to 90s, Flatbush Ave and Bear High.
We are Flatbush.